Every morning, my brain felt like 37 browser tabs were open. Some about work, some about life, some completely random. It was like my mind started working before I even woke up. Planning, worrying, remembering things I didn't even want to think about. And honestly, it kept getting in the way of my work, my creativity, and even putting myself out there. But then I found this simple 10-minute habit that clears my head completely. And no kidding, I've been hooked to it for the last 30 days. So I've been doing something that is called as morning pages, or you can also call it as morning dump. Not the dump that we take every morning, but I like to call this as a mind dump. And let me now explain what this even means and why am I low-key addicted to this thing. So morning pages basically is a practice from a book called as The Artist's Way. Let me get it. This is the book, and I recently picked this book up because I was actually I need this book. I threw it away. So how did I find this book? I found this book from a YouTube video which I was just randomly watching. Somehow it popped up on my feed. I found out that this book has been read by a lot of other peoples, like one of the greatest singer Doichi, then Tim Ferriss, Olivia Rodrigo, Alicia Keys, and Martin Scorsese, and they have all derived huge benefits from this book and whatever they've read from this, whatever practices that this book has. And that's why I thought, why not, let's give it a try. So what actually are morning pages and how do you do it? Let's go to the book and what book has to say. Put simply, the morning pages are 3 pages of long handwriting, strictly stream of consciousness. And it gives an example. So this is an example how your morning pages might look. Oh God, another morning. I have nothing to say. I need to wash the curtains. Did I get my laundry yesterday? Blah, blah, blah. They might also more ingloriously be called a brain drain, which I said brain dump, since that is one of their main functions. And there is no wrong way to do morning pages. These daily morning meanderings are not meant to be art or even writing. I stress that point to reassure the non-writers working with this book. Writing is simply one of the tools. Pages are meant to be simply the simple act of moving the hand across the page, writing down whatever comes to the mind. Nothing is too pretty, too silly, too stupid, or too weird to be included. And that is what morning pages are. 3 pages of whatever you get in your mind, whatever you are thinking in the morning. I try to not type it down in a laptop because that way it doesn't work, and that is what Julia Cameron also suggests, to just write it down with your hands, because sometimes our thoughts are a little more faster and writing is more slower, so it helps in some way. It's like taking your brain to the loo every morning. I don't know, I keep referring to loo, but yeah, it is actually like a dump that you take every morning, but for the brain. So why have I stick to writing morning pages every day for last 30 days? So I was noticing that I was getting a lot of thoughts in the early morning, and as soon as I woke up, those were like just random thoughts about what I did yesterday, what is my plan for today, what did I say to that person, or what should I say to this person, like just random thoughts of last week, last month events, or what future might look like, what should I do next. All these thoughts just occupying my mind early in the morning. So when I started writing morning pages, just dumping out everything on 3 pieces of paper, it kind of started to shift things. So as men, I feel we do not really open up about what kind of stress or anxieties that we have had, what are we overthinking about. So I think morning pages is such a great outlet to just write it all out. Just tell this diary of yours to whatever that has been going on in your head. Most of these times, these worries are of like no use to you. They are not doing any benefit, but they are just in your head, and you're just spiraling over them. So instead of that, just writing down in the morning pages and just going through the day is so much better than just not doing anything about it. After doing morning pages for last 30 days, I feel all these benefits I was able to derive from it. Number 1 was mental cleanser. It just felt like clearing all the browser tabs from your head, because we do cleaning of our body, we do cleaning of our house, we do cleaning of our utensils, but is there a way to clean your head? Morning pages, I think, is just taking that garbage out every morning and keeping it out of the door so that that garbage does not stinks for the rest of your day. So clarity throughout the day, or knowing what you want to do next, or not having all those thoughts bogging you down. I was able to plan my week more clearly. I was able to plan my days or whatever tasks that I had in my head. Instead of just going around it, I was like, yeah, now I need to do this, and I can literally plan it this time. I also felt that I found out a lot of things about myself while just writing down morning pages. When you write the same things that you think about, or the things that you're worried about over and over in a few days, you connect the dot that, oh, this is the reason you were overthinking about this thing, and today you're feeling this way. So once you write it down, you actually know. I found out a few things about myself, a few things that I was I wanted to do. For example, I really want to do documentary filmmaking. I was not that strongly opinionated towards it, but after I started writing my morning pages, I kind of felt that direction pulling me towards that. I don't know if it is even connected, but it's just that I have a clearer direction after just 30 days of doing morning pages, that where or what kind of direction do I want to take in my life, or what things do I want to pursue. And there have been 2 days when I actually skipped or missed morning pages because I was just busy and I forgot that I had to do it. And later in the evening or night, I was just going through a feeling that I had not had for like last 15 days, and I was like, oh, why is this happening today? Why am I thinking about this stuff today? That's when I realized I did not do my morning pages, and that was like a revelation moment where I found out that definitely morning pages are helping me somehow, even the ways that I have not really noticed or not found out about, and I only noticed them when I stopped. So focus. I feel my focus has also improved. I get onto a task and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna complete this task, and that's when I'm gonna check my phone or do anything else. And this kind of attitude has slowly creeped in to me. Before starting morning pages, I was more of like, yeah, I'm gonna do this task, but then a thought comes. To avoid that thought, you pick up your phone, because most of the times I think when we pick up our phone or when we doom scroll is just to avoid any kind of negative thought that came to us. That's how Instagram helps us to avoid or distract ourselves. So when there are no things or no thoughts to distract you in the first place, you will not have the need to pick up Instagram or pick up your phone. So my current routine of writing morning pages is that I write about first thing in the morning, as Julia Cameron says, but I've seen some people who write it at like in the evening or at night, but I feel that it's the best use when you write it in the morning, the first thing, even before checking your phone, which is really hard. I've tried that once or twice, but yeah, when I start to write, I make a coffee and I sit down with my diary, and then I start writing morning pages. First page, you have a lot of things to write, and you can actually write whatever thoughts that you have in your head and whatever happened yesterday or anything. There's no rules to it. I usually start with I don't know what I'm gonna write today. Oh, good morning, I'm feeling sleepy, or any kind of shit. But then when you go to the second page, your thoughts are over, you don't know what to write. So second page is a little of kind of a drag. But when you get to the third page feels a little more breezy. It's more of like I'm already in the groove, and there are days that have happened where I have overwrote or kind of wrote like 4 pages because I was really enjoying this process of writing. Julia Cameron, who actually wrote this book, has been doing morning pages for last 40 years consistently, and some of the people actually define morning pages as important as breathing, and I kind of now get the point of why do they define it after doing it for 30 days consistently. And I don't think so I am ever gonna give up this practice, at least for however long I can continue, because it has been helping me in things and in just doing things better in my day, just creating better things, or just focusing more on my craft and finding that right direction towards a meaningful life. That is which I'm trying to create. So that is all for my experience of trying morning pages for last 30 days, and I think you should try it if you are someone who feels there's a lot of mental fog and you want clarity, or you want to see what is underneath, get more self-aware, know more about yourself, find things about yourself. Then definitely morning pages is something that you should try. Or it can also help you get more creative, because that is who this book is for. and a lot of people who have done this practice or have gone through this book have found out morning pages as the most helpful practice. I hope after watching this video you also give a try of your hand to journaling. So definitely let me know if you have been trying morning pages or if you have been trying some kind of journaling and how it has helped you, so we can talk about it. And thank you for watching again, and see you in the next one.